Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages I get from Spirit and the guidance that I get to help us all on this twin flame soul to soul journey. So this is for those who are on a twin flame journey back to reunite with their twins in this lifetime. And so I'm going to do a reading from the Sacred Geometry Activations book. And somebody had asked for the Divine Feminine. So to know what the number of the Divine Feminine card was from this deck. And so I thought I would do a reading around the Divine Feminine and I asked, what at the moment are we healing? And it was 43, which is 7, which is the soul. And so it was the transition. So transitioning through this period, surrendering to the process and basically letting go. And I was like, what was the outcome of this phase that we're going through at the moment? And the outcome is compassion. So the frequency of compassion. To be able to go, if you notice it's 15, which is 6, which is the love path. And the love is about creating peace, harmony. And so through this period of what we're going through at the moment is to enable the Divine Feminine energy within you, whether you're male or female, to become more compassionate and to open up to the heart more and more and more. So I'm going to read the Divine Feminine. So the frequency of Divine Feminine supports our receptive, nurturing and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. The three-dimensional reality is based on the duality between opposites and their eternal movement towards union. Everything is created in pairs, male, female, matter, spirit, empty, full, dark, light, and so on. Without the tension caused by the magnetic push and pull of jewels, there would be no movement, and without movement, there would be no life as we know it. When the push and pull of opposites is equal, a state of balance is achieved. For humans to live harmoniously with each other, the masculine and the feminine have to reach a state of union, both outward in relationship with each other, as well as inward in a balanced state of heart, mind and soul. The masculine and feminine attributes inside all of us have to be fully realized, understood and expressed. Now that we are moving into a new energy, the enhanced qualities of these two opposites in human nature are emerging and urging us to let go of the roles we have traditionally assigned in the past, allowing a new masculinity and a new femininity to arise. The Divine Feminine is fluid and receptive. It surrenders and opens and is able to easily give way and pull toward galaxies of emptiness and higher consciousness when facilitated by a true divine masculine. This femininity is intrinsically connected to the higher realms and to Mother Earth, giving birth to life, ideas, expressions and dreams. The colour pink is associated with the universal love of oneself and others, with sweetness and with tenderness and care, all attributes that are associated with feminine qualities. Brighter pinks bring in an aspect of aliveness, excitement, high energy and power. There are various elements of the flower of life visible as a reference to the three-dimensional reality we are creating here on Earth. The light blue refers to our ability to express ourselves with honesty, tenderness and kindness. The 4 stars in the corners refer to our form-based reality, and the water in the background is representative of the emotional plane, the realm mostly associated with the feminine. And the guidance for this is to close your eyes and go inside yourself. The feminine nature is to love, nurture and guide through intuition. Are you allowing for this? Are you loving towards others? How about towards yourself? Do you express your femininity without holding back? Take some time tonight to do something loving and special for yourself, to spark your femininity. Aww. So just going along with the message from today, it's about, really taking care of yourself and giving yourself a pat on the back for working on, all of these energies that we are moving through, and to realize that you are here to do a job. And so to give yourself a big pat on the back for that, because the next question I asked is, what is this phase that we're going through at the moment? What is this energy? And it was 43, which is love you, but also it is number 7, which is the soul and the soul path. And so the frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. Transition can be described as the passage from one stage to another. However deeply or mildly it impacts our lives, transition always implies change of some sort, and most of us are afraid of change. We want things to stay the same. We want to stay in the comfort zone we've created. Unfortunately, change is the one certainty in life that we can all count on. Change is necessary to allow room for the new to emerge and the old to pass. Change is necessary for growth to occur. Change is a fundamental universal law. Transition describes this process of change, a time when things are moving, morphing and shifting, and in the midst of this process, it's common for nothing to feel clear, comfortable or safe. Being pushed and pulled from our existing state into one that is unfamiliar isn't easy, and the most feared transition of all is one we all face eventually, death. The transition from our physical bodies to the world of spirit, because we have so little understanding of the true nature of our existence and of our connection to the cosmos. We tend to fear death as a perceived ending. As in this activation, the snake is a traditional symbol of death and transition in many cultures and belief systems, due to its perceived ability to be reborn by many times during its lifetime by shedding its skin. Behind it, the background shows not only the grid of the flower of life and the connection with the earth plane, but also the Merkaba, a reference to our existential ability to traverse between layers of time and dimensions. The colours indigo, violet and magenta are indications of our deep spiritual connection to the cosmos and the whole of existence, making our transition but a moment in an ongoing, infinite journey. So take a moment to look at the transition image, and how do you flow with the transitions in your life? What transitions are you afraid of? Look at the last transition that you went through and remember the gifts that came because of it. What will your next transition be? Go outside and see how nature goes through a constant cycle of death and rebirth in order to continue life. Celebrate your transitions. So, everything in line with, I did a WhatsApp reading around the Pisces new moon, and I was just asking the question, what is happening at the moment? And the message from the universe was, and from the divine counterpart was, we're cleaning up our energy. So there had been stagnant energy that needed to be let go of. And so we are in this transition phase. We are going through a transition into a higher level of compassion for each other on the journey, because we're getting into a deeper understanding of what it means, as we are connected to the cosmos, as we are part of the cosmos. We're not separate from it, we are it. And so as the cosmos is transitioning, so are we, and we're integral to making that happen. So this is the outcome. The outcome of why we're going through transition is to be more compassionate. So the frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our hearts and out into the world. So again, everything that I've been saying about the crystal grid I do, bringing the spirit into physical, using the wisdom of the trees to actually root in these connections. So the word compassion derives from the Latin words com, meaning with or together, and pati, meaning, I love that, pati, meaning to suffer. So compassion can be described as the act of sharing in or being with another's struggle or suffering. Oftentimes it includes the desire to alleviate this discomfort through benevolent action, sensitive understanding, and warm support. Compassion holds the highest energy of all human emotions. Look at that. My washing machine's going crazy just as I'm talking about this. Because on the journey to compassion, it stirs up a whole lot of, stuff within us, which is what the washing machine in perfect timing has been what's been happening over the last few weeks. And if you felt like my washing machine, like I have over the last few weeks, you'll understand. So compassion holds the highest energy of all human emotions. It is at the center of the multi-dimensional communication between the human being and his or her higher self. And this communication is exclusive to humans. You have the unique capability to feel emotion that is rooted in their connection to source. Human emotion can also shift reality. We can choose to move into an emotion, and with that, shift the reality we are experiencing. When we reach an inner state of balance based on wisdom and maturity, and when we feel empathy without attachment to our own projection or expectation, compassion easily flows from our heart to others, to our planet, and to ourselves. The frequency of compassion reminds us that each one of us walks a unique and individual path in life, and that we create this reality based on the emotions and experiences we choose for ourselves. The greens represent a heart that is open, so that love and compassion can flow freely without restraints. The turquoise symbolises the higher heart, the place where the energies from the heart and those from the throat merge into loving expression of truth. The water in the background indicates the emotional plane. The 6 shining flowers epitomise the light that is generated by the compassion that flows from an open heart. The number 6 is associated with love and friendships and relationships, harmony and balance. The flower in the middle represents the core of our being and our connection to source. The colourful flower at the top is our shining expression on earth, when that connection is solid and deeply rooted within ourselves. So now take a moment to take a deep breath and close your eyes. Move your awareness to your heart. Think about all the people that you love and the gifts that they bring to your life. Now move your awareness to the people who challenge you, and can you see the gifts that they bring to you too? Oh. So the gift of love, the gift of being a reflection to everything that we are journeying through. And so there's been a big transition phase, a big transition phase. I really don't underestimate how big this last few weeks has been. I feel there's been a huge heart opening, really big transition into more and more of linking with the cosmic heart, expanding into the cosmic heart. We are all connected. The cosmic heart is growing. The beat of the cosmic heart is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And that's why insecurities can come up, because just like this card of transition says, it's the transition that creates uncomfortable feeling. And so it's about knowing that through the discomfort, then beauty arises. And the beauty is to be compassionate for one another on this journey. So I hope that helps. And I wish you lots of love for your journey. And if you want a healing or a reading, it's only $20. Also, channeled letters are $10. So all of the details are in the link. All right. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye.